Hello and welcome back. Trying to. So, right now, the game loadout is quite excessive for a large base. So, I'm looking to get a smaller base that is still good for a tour. It won't be for an Infinity Siege. So, an Infinity Siege, the base loads once, and so you can make it as big as you want to. So, when you bring your friends in, teammates, doesn't matter. But for a regular base, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the center point. Let me put a wall up because this isn't the first time I did this. Where I forgot where I was at. There's halfway point. Okay, let's get out of it. I don't see why I need to see the rafters at all in this game. I don't get it. Okay, you got rafters. That's cool. At a certain point, it becomes a headache. Hmm. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put in 4 ammo loaders is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to set them to where I have a. So that's 1.5, 1.5. Okay, that's right. Now, is that the right distance from the side? Yes. So switch this one around. Switch this one. All right. Okay, so that gives me a split on the front and back. No, it doesn't. Move forward. There we go. Now I have a bigger area in the middle for everything I need. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the border first. So we're going to go ahead and elevate the border is what we're going to do because we're doing a tile and a half, a floor and a half. So we're going to go from here to 3. Let's go ahead and move this one right there for now. We're going to go across. Oh, I see, I can't see that. Okay, across there. And this is going to help me to see if I'm centered where I need to be. Okay, that's going to be right there. Should have done the other side double too. Let's go. Okay, so Control Z. And the key to getting a bunch of these supplies is putting everything in the tower. I would go find somebody that's level 5 area, play with them, put everything in the tower. That way you don't have you get all the event multipliers and everything. And under this area here, I'm going to be placing probably 2 sets of stairs, mostly in the front and back or somewhere, so I'm not getting players not getting destroyed by the enemy. But hopefully, I'm able to fend them off and not worry about it. A flat floor or ladder. I like to completely close stuff in because um, if you're leaving it open, then you're just giving that one more advantage to the robot, to the scorpion that's going to kill your base. You know what I'm saying? Move to the back here and do an area back here. Ladder. Love how they move stuff around every day. All right, here we go. Move back. So this right here, this platform here is going to be for obviously it's going to be for the ammo loaders that are going to be on it, but at the same time, it's going to also provide the height that we need for the Hellfire. So I'm going to go ahead and go down and get the floor open, and we're going to go ahead and stick storage in here. So we can get rid. We have to cram everything in every spot. We need the storage. We need the power too, but if we're not going to get power here, obviously. A little bit too far there. I was like, what? That looks different. Okay. So now we're going to go to the smaller ammo loaders. These right here, they're the auto loaders, sorry. And we're going to stick one there, there. I'm going to say there 5 more times. I think. So I'm going to go, oh, it's right there. Okay. And you can see how the ammo loaders are loading every one of these. And then once I get the walls in place, some of these won't be connected. There you go. Give you an understanding of what I'm talking about here. Get the Hellfire going. Okay, we're going to go around the corner. Now, something you have to do on the side here is you have to take into account. You need that, and so we're going to skip a gap. So that's not going to work in the middle because it's not connected to these. But if I move over here, so let's move this one over one. That's going to connect to that one. Let's move this one over and we'll double connect to this one. That'll give me a space here. Let me put that there. Move it all the way out. So right there, I'm going to come up with a armored panel. Where are you at? Right here. And then I'm going to put an armored panel right here as well. And this is going to provide our support going up. It's key that you plan for this earlier because you'll end up with a wonky looking side if you don't. And that's the good part about setting these ammo loaders in place, auto loaders in place. And, so I've already moved them. Let's move them again over here. I think, is that right? Yeah. We're going to get that one's in the right spot too. Let's go back to the Hellfire here. We're going to come up, we're going to bring it all the way out. And we're going to go back. We're going to skip a spot. I think that's the right spot right there. We're going to skip a spot there. And I think if I go, I think I'm going to have to go, that works. It's supposed to go all the way in. So we want to look at this. Those are all loading. And then I think I can move this over. That gives me that spot right there. And you have, this is like, I've done this a dozen times, and every time I got to adjust this corner, and I end up not having what I want. So this way, with this easily being able to move right now, I'm ending up with the support I need and the spacing I want on my weapons. All right, so let's focus on the inside. And since we have this wall, we're going to put in these right here on the inside. Go that far over. And these might come out. So see, I'm losing some connections, which is what I want to do. So we don't want this one. We'll do the same repeat over here. 2, 2, and 2. And so we've lost some connections to outside, but there's still one right there. I could lose that connection by doing that. So we get an armored block. I could leave it open, but I think I want it to look, or I want it to perform is in a certain way. I want the ammo to come to the loader, and that's it. I don't want the ammo loader going outside, because at the end of the day, am I loading? Is that causing an issue because I'm loading an empty gun? And then I have another thing loading that same gun, and so it's like, so I'm running behind. I'm doing double duty on one ammo loader when I don't need to be. So this one loads the auto loaders, and then the auto loaders load the weapon. And that's all I want. Any other way. So when I get done, as long as I see all my connections are right, so I got 2, 2, 3. I need to do this wall right here. 2, 1. Need to move the tower. Control Z, flip. So we're probably going to leave that opening on the inside. So where we're going to put armors right here. There we go. Obviously the tower is not going to go there, but trying to make sure that everything's where it needs to be. So this is going to go like this, and then there'll be just a regular wall on the inside. Okay, so that's going to be a door. So let's step back, Jack. So move in, move out. I think now this right here I can just double stack and get to the door like I need to be. Okay, now I could try and put sidewalls on it, but I don't think it's going to work. The Hellfire, for some reason, so we're just going to leave it open. We already have the connections in the floor in 2 spots. Hopefully we don't get hit there. If not, we can just jump. Okay, now let's back to the security, the armor panels. Okay, it's right there. Let's get some basic panels. Go here. So on this right here, I'm going to go ahead and take this out because I don't want to run the risk of same thing over here as well. I just don't want the game to decide for me like, oh, no, that's not connected, because, for some odd reason, I don't know. I'm just covering my bases here. I usually only do one entry point because you don't want 5 ways to get into a base. I just don't like it. I think to me, once you learn that one entry point, and a lot of people that just play my games will be like, oh, we know where the entry point is. It's at the front. So I got a pretty good team of guys I play with. And I'll play with anybody. I don't care. Not a problem. So I'm going to change this panel out right here to an armor block because I'll put that in. So I'm going to go through an armor block. That's armor block. That's armor block. That's not. Okay. So generic panel gone. The reason why is you can see through from the outside. You can see. There we go. So now we have everything set up. Everything's got line of sight. We're good on the floor. Now I'm going to work on the conveyor system. So the internals of the conveyor is going to be pillars. We're going to come across here. And so the staircase is going to go up above us. We're not going to worry about that. There's also going to be another platform up on top here. On the back, I'm going to go ahead and pillar it up. Okay. And there's a reason why I'm doing this, because it gets above the ammo producer. Now these are going to end up feeding so I'm going to bring this line of producers here up to this one. And these across here are going to come in through here and at that one, and that one's going to come in and go that way. Okay, so let's put the conveyor so you can see what I'm doing. We're in that spot the other day. We're going to go counterclockwise on our rotation of the conveyor. Okay, so, and I think I can, on this wall, oops, rotate. I don't know if I want to do 3 or just 2, and then bring this. I don't want it to catch that corner. So what I'm going to do is put small ones here and bring them out one more. And there we go. And that's going to roll that out and bring it down. We're going to have this area. I can come and stand and offload ammo here if I need to. All right, let's move around here to the back. I may need to back these up to get the right positioning off this wall. If I go there, all the way across, stop there for now. I think it would better serve me to, let's go Control Z, and then take this one off, and this one off, and go back. Go forward. Am I going the right way? Counterclockwise. Make up rubber. There'll be a test at the end. This way we're going to push here. Let's push over one more. So can I get another? Let's go ahead and, yeah, we can go back to the other conveyor. And I'm going to turn this one. Yeah, let's do that right there. The way we have the push. Okay, that's fine. I'll have to look at it in action, you know. So let's go to there. I'm going to come out from here and go forward to right there. Okay. Then what we're going to do is take this right there and then put one more there. That way we're rolling any junk that passes. So take one conveyor out, put in, oops, wrong way. I'll be sitting there walking around when I've got this done going, well, I put that in wrong, I put that in wrong. Okay. And we're going to do one more like this just in case. I don't know if it's the best. I think the pillars are messing up my actual, original configuration. What we're going to do here, we're going to send this group that way. And then we're going to send this group this way. I'm gonna stick one here. I'm gonna stick one there. Maybe help the stragglers. So we're going this way. Stick that. That'll work. And one here to get the stragglers further in. There we go. Okay. So this is my circular conveyor system, because if you have ammo sitting in a back conveyor over here, and you're not able to get it to the front, then you're not going to win the game. You're going to be down there running around going, load, load, and you need to be up there shooting your overpowered Xenium weapon and killing the enemy when your base catches up. But if you have equal amount of ammo going, or say you have one that's full or three that's full, then all of them will be full, because you don't have ammo sitting in front of one of the other ones. And then if you have that one, let's say that one machine that's producing far more than you need at that machine, then at least you're distributing it to a needed section of the facility. If you're not, if it's sitting in front of a machine that's full, then you might as well not be producing it. But at that time, when the battle's thick, you don't want to have to go in there and go, oh, I need to turn off this side, turn that side on, and keep this one going. When I might as well just use the conveyors to move ammo to where I need it. So I used to limit it, like put, 8, 20, at the total for my entire base, 20 ammo loaders. And then I'm still running out of material. I'm like, what's going on? And so then I was like, okay, I'm just going to go and put a bunch on there. And then I was like, well, now what's happening is I need to use the conveyors. So you need to use like everything that you can. Conveyors, in the words of one of my teammates, Berserk, you can always turn them off. You can't add them in though, when you're already in the battle. So I think that's how he said it. But I'm sticking with that. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Where are you at? Turn around. Turn around. I'm playing dancy games today with it. Okay. So what I did do was I left these down lower, and that's going to have everything going over this wall. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to put a platform in. I could do that. Let's see. What we need to do, I want to put these in there. These right here. So you can walk in the door. These are your Promethean devices. But, so I'm going to have it where you can jump off and get them back here, jump off and get them up here, Let's stick a floor in. That's not going to reach what I want it to do. Control Z. So let's put in, there it is. Put a door there. Because I want to be able to get in here and use these positions to load ammo into the, without, is that right? Oh, no, that's not right. Put that in the wrong spot. I got that one in the right spot. There we go. All right. Yeah, this should work. Now, obviously, it's not going to have any floor on it yet. I'm going to go ahead and do this method right here. There we go. You just come in, drop back down. You know, just not worry about it. And you'll be able to jump off because it's going to be an open air area, basically. See what I'm saying? Like this is going to be the building itself. So I'm going to put in a wall here. I don't think I can get one there. Good. That'll give me the support I need. What I really need to be putting in here is windows, Robert. So when you get down here, you can window. Let me take out these other two because when I do come in here, I want to use these areas to drop ammo and load so I don't have to battle the conveyor. Okay. So up here, we're going to do another layer. And we're going to go halfway across. Let's see what we got to do here. Right there. Right there. We're going to put ammo loaders up here. So this is going to be kind of an open hall. This is not in the right spot. I want to bump these right up to the edge. This way, if I have to, I can come through the wall, come down through the ceiling, where this is going to poke through the top. Conveyors. So what we're going to do, we're going to send this to that way. We're going to send these two, not that way, control. Send the other way. This way, this side's feeding that side. That side's feeding that side. We really need the ammo over here. So all right, now and we are using quite a bit. Anytime you have the chance to buy these, you might as well get them. It's just my experience right now is less is not good. You know, and especially if the game's going to develop, it's going to seem like it's going to be slow. But I think it needs a server, to be honest with you, or the ability for us to put it on a server so we can have the speed of load in and play where it's satisfying and enjoying for everybody. So, all right, all these empty areas here and here and here, we can go ahead and put storage in them. 4 layers high. I'm really only looking to make this 3 battle layers. Now it's a layer and a half per. So it'd be 3 layers for the bottom, 2 battle layers, which is this layer and the next layer up. That's a tile and a quarter, the half walls, you know. So that's what I'm working on with this. I was using the full wall and couldn't see if that was it. the boring part of the game. The build. I think building bases is pretty fun because there's a couple of aspects to it that make it, I think, enjoyable. So one aspect is how big you can make them, what you can do. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is take this out right here, and that, and this door frame out. I'm going to stick, I want to kind of have it protected. That's right there, and then right there. I'll put a door down here, and then that'll give me what I want. Excuse me. We're going to leave these areas open above these walls. Now, I could leave another area open above this and put more ammo loaders in, but I feel like what? How many have I used? Used ammo loaders. I've used 30, 50, 49 ammo loaders, right? No, I've used 72. Okay, Robert. Not bad. All right, so we've been able to put in regen stations, stuff like that, for the Prometheum devices. Storage, we're up to 80,000, which is really 96,000, which that's good. That. So let's add this floor in and see what we need to do here. So I can't go that way. Does that lose connection on anything? Yep. I'll put this up here for now, and then add the 2 more Hellfire in. Okay. All right, now we need to do a floor. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it out and around these spots, and then back to a ladder, which is going to be right here. We're going to turn back up and go above it. So floors. We're going to go 1 out. There we go. We're going to go this way, 1, and then this way, all the way down. That way. And what we're going to have to do is look and see where we lose connections on all the devices. If we lose them, then we're going to have to work to fix that. Okay, so we need to get a ladder half the floor up, right? Oh, there it is. Yep, and let's put some small walls right there. So let's go back. There we go. We have the platform. We have so this is going to be a half floor right here above this, and it's going to tie into those, and that'll give us the platform for the next layer, which we're going to. This is going to be kind of an open area. Then once we get to the final layer, let's put the large grids in. And this is where those platforms are coming into handy that we planned for as we built up. And then we have the nice symmetrical base that we all love, you know, looks the same. Okay. All right. So now let's place. I think I'm going to have to move these back, but I was wanting to put in some cruiser cannons. But since I'm putting in just 2 levels, do I need to put in these on this level and just make them Hellfire? I'm putting. Let's put. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this one here and one here, because the top layer is going to be cruiser cannons, stuff like that. But this back of the building, right here, we're going to put it in facing out, and that's going to take care of the Apostles' Blade and, you know, all those good guys that we want to attack. You know, and then on the back of the building, we're going to go with Hellfire. Hang on. And we may just go with 2. Let's see if we can get another one. Nope. In this case, we can go with a smaller weapon. This is a, I'm going to probably go with Seawiz. Put 2 of them in, and then 2 over here as well. And the reason why is this is a tour base, and that's what my intent is, to make it, you know, not a infinity base. So we just need the protection of the you know, closing the gap there, especially when we have the stealth raiders coming and stuff like that. All right, that looks good. So with these turned that way, I should be able to get 2 in here, and we won't have a collision. I just want the other ones facing. Nope, just 1. So this is where I'm going to probably place this there and right there. Interesting. Then we're going to do 2 Xenian weapons, which I like the heavy. And these are going to be calibrated with a chain setup that's in my gun. Now we go Hellfire here. Let's see what we get. So let's move this forward. Does that connect? Connects there. Okay. And move this one forward. It connects there. That one's there. So what I need to do, oops. Yeah, because I'm reaching way back there, bud. So I'm going to need to put in. So if I put this one there, support there, move this one to here, move this one in the middle, and then, okay, leave that one right there on that gun. So let's push that out, push that out. Now it gives me a spot for support here and support there. So we're planning for everything as we go forward. Okay. Same thing on the other side. Let's kind of move over here and mimic. So Hellfire directly in front, split that one, and then right there. Okay. Now we're going to start off this one with the half walls, or these short walls, 2 meter walls. So we're going to go all across. And what we're going to do is where we think it's going to collide, we may want to make the decision to not put a wall there. So say it's going to block a section or it's really close. Let's just go ahead and not put it there. You know, right now everything's looking good. So that one's connecting right there. Okay. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. I'm trying to put the armor blocking on the outside, so but the inside does not matter. Then we're going to come through here and put storage in again here. I'll probably adjust some of these guns to where they're not getting that feed from the main Supreme. I don't want it double duty loading. I have something else loaded, you know. I'm kind of hoping I can combine these internally. So, oops, this little bitty wall, Robert. Sorry, dropped something. Okay. So I think I can put a floor on everything and then have it connect. Yeah. All right. All right. So you go this way. All right. So I'm gonna move this up here for now. So where I put this wall in and this wall, I'm going to come back and cover the entire wall. Take this other side out too. And the reason why is because I need to get transfer energy through the roof, through to the next floor. But what I am going to do this guess I need to take that out. I guess I can rotate that. And so how we're going to cheat the system here. Ready? The roof, or a wall there, excuse me. Now we go here, overstepping two ladders basically. So I'm going to put the windows in right here. And I want to be able to access the conveyors at all times. So I can access it there, but I want to be able to access it everywhere. This is also going to pass support through the building. Now, I think what I did wrong here, I think I need to reverse all of these. Skip this section right here altogether. So let's take this section, just Control Z off, go back and go the other way. And then the same thing on the other side. Because I didn't think about this as my pathway up. But it's going to still do what I wanted to do. It's sending the same amount that I would have sent the other way anyway, you know what I'm saying? Now right here, I'm going to put in doors or just door frames. That way I can just walk in there. Another way to access, I'm just doing structural pass through now. So I can get it to the next floor. All right, we're on the next floor. Look at that, already. So right here where I left it open, I'm going to go ahead and put a door frame there. And there. And then as well, I'm going to put a door here because this next layer is going to be probably storage, and then one more layer up is going to be batteries. The next layer will be storage and battery, excuse me. And the core will be above this level, and then but it's also going to share cruiser cannons and other things, and mechs. So we're going to try and load it out. So these are basically the apostles right here. All these ones in the corner. Hellfire will get them on the end day. There's where we're at. Go back, scroll up. Okay, so these areas that we have here, we still need to utilize everything we have. And that's going to be storage. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. Guess I hope I don't have for the whole video. So now we're at 114,000 on storage. And this is basically the business level of the base. A lot of people like to put the core down there. I'm not really interested in that. I like to get the business going. We could put another layer on the bottom, I guess, and do a core down there. If they get past any weapon, then they're inside your base. So I'd rather just keep it where they have to walk past a Hellfire and not walk under a Hellfire. You know what I'm saying? So the other thing we need to do is go down and look. We're going to ring this thing with damage amplifiers because you need them. And that's the good part about putting the half wall on bottom and the full wall above it. You can do it either way, but I think you end up with a better platform because you have to utilize them on the ammo loaders anyway. So it's basically how you're going to do it. This makes a difference on these Hellfires. This conveyor system is probably one of the best ones I've seen that I've set up. I've had some where, oh, this is great. And then I've done circular ones. And those circular ones, just like this one, do not run out of ammo. They have the ammo that you need. It's amazing. So we have those loaded out. So I move this one forward for now. We're just making a short base. So this will be storage here, and then there'll be a layer above this, and that's going to be our cruiser cannons, mechs, and artillery and missile array. So with these spacings being the same, I still bring support up through here, here, or here, and here, and then on the back, as well as on the front, I have 3 spots I can bring it up. I can bring it up there, there, and in the middle. So that's going to really help us bring in those Xenium weapons in. We still have this thing double loading. So if I move this one to this side, then it single loads. And I move this one to this side. Now we have them just coming off that one. And that's what we want. We don't want anything else. Because we don't want this main one trying to load through this one, and this one's loading too as well. And then it's loading the bottom ones. So if you look around, we have a connection on every one of these. That one's connected, yep. We're looking good. We'll go through the bottom and do that in a second too. Check that. And if you're not testing your base like in an Infinity Siege or I know this is not what I'm using this base for. But you still want to go in and see that it's functioning. Like, ooh, I need to change that corner or change this corner. You know what I'm saying? All right, so those on the back, I really don't want them turning back. This on the front, I do. So I feel like if I don't at least change this corner somewhat, I may have a collision problem. So I'm going to give it that much space because the tail will pass sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. But if you get into the nuts and bolts of the thing, it's got a circular pattern in the middle that says, nope, you ain't passing. We have a collision. I'm really hoping these go forward and these back ones take up the slack on the back. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to do. Let's go and roll down. Okay, so I'm going to change out 2 of these right here and right here. We're going to put in shell producers, and literally these will be on. I really don't need them. They're more for an Infinity, but I'm just going to do it anyway, just to have, And the thing is, I'm going to use this base 2 levels for other things. So I'm not going to sit here and build this all over again. I feel like this is pretty good, and I like it. And until I see a different algorithm in the base. Now put those in front of the ammo loaders so that each one of those will drop into each ammo loader. So I'm not having to wait for them to come around. They're going to drop straight in. This one's going to drop into that one. So forth, so forth, and so forth. So we're not going to have any problems, shouldn't, with these ammo loaders picking them up. And look at that. I put a hole in the ceiling. The roof is leaking. Or is it the floor? Okay. Now in here we're going to do batteries and storage, and then we need to do on the next level. I'm going to do this right here. Do this because you need these batteries. So what I did was I did panels facing each other. No, that's stupid, Robert. Control Z. We're not gonna face them. We're gonna back in a line facing like they're marching. And we're gonna take the because you need these to convert energy, and because if you convert it material to energy, and so each layer, if you get caught up, you convert energy. I'll probably finish this on the back. Right now my core power is at 4,000. Let's put in the basic walls. We're going to come from here all the way back, over there, and then come back. Now let's go on the other side. I'm going to do the same thing over here into the attic. I'm always in the attic, folks. Now we're going to raise up. We're going to go and put in storage. 2 layers of storage, and then from there, energy, and hopefully we end up with about 50,000 energy, right? Not going to happen, but I want to get to at least 10,000, which I'm hoping I don't want to do. I really don't want to do a whole nother floor. If I do, I'm going to hide the next floor. I don't want to get. I don't need 50,000 batteries. But I don't think I need that many. I need at least 8,000 ending energy. And with the storage being at 200,000, as long as I still keep that going, I think I'll be all right. Okay, here we go. Not to a positive energy yet. Oh, I think I'm almost at a positive vibe here, folks. Oh, I'm at a positive vibe. All right. Oh, that's right. The outside wall is storage. So we're just at 2,000. May have to do another core level, make the next level look pretty, with a all right. 8,000 energy. I really need to probably need to do another layer and get to. So hmm, I'm just putting these on to see what I need to take off. I don't get why half these are showing up, but I'm gonna leave them on until the game figures it out. So I see what I did wrong here. I take this section out right here and put a door there. I like to have two ways up. Hmm. What did I delete? Did I delete anything down there? No. Okay. Let's close that. Mm. 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 We're gonna go ahead and stick power. This should get our core power at least 12,000. The other thing it's going to give us is the ability to transfer energy at least 20 times, or however many we used. I'm at 15 right now. And what I need to do is halfway through go back to the core and um, convert to energy, and then go back and convert more material. But if I can get to the 200,000 that I have here, that'll be great. All right, so floor. Okay, so the one thing I didn't do, let's take these off. Oops. We're going to put in the pillar. I forgot to do these. Should have done these first. I'm going to go ahead and stick one here too, because just to get that power. Am I above it? No. Why am I not above it? I have to do a half wall still. Oh, okay. You can't do that. I have to do. Interesting. What I might do is just have them sticking through, because I'm not doing a. And I can easily come up above that. Yeah. Mm. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move that there. That'll give me this one. Usually I don't have a problem on the side. I've got enough on the ends. So. Okay. Okay, so that's good. Excuse me. Should have got some sleep last night, but I didn't get any sleep. Okay. Oops. Okay, let's see if we lose anything on that. Nope. All right, good deal. Let's put these damage amplifiers back. Excuse me for a second. All right. All right, let's move out. Down that way. display across. This is the back of the base, obviously. Right? Yep. Need to start developing some return to dawn bases because I'm not too. I haven't done a bunch of the areas that need to be done. You know what I'm saying? Put one in the middle. I'm gonna go with the big tiles. Big tiles. Oh my goodness. Just ignore the amateur hour. I'm debating on whether to put in a. Let's do the corner like this. So it looks, there we go. The Spear of Dawn or not. And it's the last level. I don't need it for anything else. You know. So just depends on, you know, I don't know, I'm trying to see if the loadout's too big. You know what I'm saying? So this one goes, nope. I'm in the rafters, folks. All right. So this is going to be the last level. So what I'm going to do is probably build a core and then maybe come over and stair stack some cruiser cannons. Let me see what mechs in the back look like. Mechs in the back. I love vanguards. Just your supply. Do we make a faux bay? Get 6 of them on there. So what do I want to do? I probably need 4 cruiser cannons. So one above the other one here. One above this one. Now, obviously, I'm going to load some of these, but not all of them, because I don't really need loaders. I'm going to have, I don't know. I put some in the bottom because I'm using this base for multiple things. You know what I'm saying? I do need a loader up here. So let's go with the Supreme. The Supremes. If I go further back, see if I go way back. Okay, now. Let's do same small ones. If they do they load it? Yeah. I put one there. Same thing over here, directly behind it. And then right there, that it'll load it. So is that how I got it on the other side? Yeah, all the way out, all the way up. Okay. So I have 4 cruiser cannons facing forward. So I could probably do this on the sides. Move this out. So let's build the core real quick. So panels are there. Across the back, skip a spot, go away front. There we go, all the way to there. We're probably going to change this one and this one. Excuse me. The door's there. And door there. And on the front, and producers. Now we're going to do, man, I'm just choked to death here, you know. All right. So these I'm going to put doors here and here. And go ahead and close this section in. Then we're going to do although we probably don't need it, I'm going to put in one shell producer each. And this is just because you never know. Hopefully, though, as we're playing the game, we're finding the shells and everything. So let's move that over. There we go. Let's get the conveyors in there. It's not the right way. There we go. I usually end up with an issue right here where it doesn't want to roll like I want it to. So I'm going to send stuff in. At the same time, I'm going to push it there. Same way over here. Let's go ahead and get the conveyors in place, the large ones. So this one's going to turn it. Nope, not that direction, Robert. This one's going to continue rolling it. And this one's going to push it. Oops. Right there. Okay. So you see where we're at? Let's go ahead. I'm going to put one more on both sides. Just to, let's do this one. And then another one right here to bring it into the window. There we go. Let's get some ramps in. I want to see. Let's just make a we're going to put in big walls here. No, I didn't know that. Ramps transfer power. Huh. That's a newbie for me. Hmm. That's good to know right there. I can start incorporating ramps in and not using all this stupid. Uh, all right. I'm going to do the same thing over here, and I'm going to put shell launchers on everything. Really? All like that. Okay. And it may not be the best idea, you know, is what it is. Still got to put the core in. We'll put another set of doors here, just to be doing it. Give me that layer of defense. Now I still have to put in the core. Inside here, so put 4 of these in here. Then we're going to go here and put 3 of these here. Probably just need 2. Where are you at? There it is. So I'm going to go ahead and go with 2. And then the rest of them are going to be health. As you can see, I only have 5,000 energy. That's not good. So that means I'm only going to start out with 2,500. There it is. That one's not getting loaded. Now we're up to 8,000 energy. So that's not a function the way I need it to. So on this section here, I'm going to go ahead and this will probably be the last layer. As long as I can get over 10,000 in ending in, because I can convert everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'll have 200,000 storage. Yeah. Okay, we're not losing that connection. Not bad. Well, all right. Now I could put storage into this one. I'm not trying to. trying to somewhat seal the core and get my batteries over a certain number. Even if I start out with 5,000 supply battery, I can get to 10,000. 10,000 is really all I need. I can do it twice, really easy by converting energy as I build energy. Wow. So let's put a floor in. I think I'm going to have to put a ladder in. Didn't put a ladder in, obviously. Control Z today. I was going to save it. So we're going to go ahead and take these out and put in the ladder. Boom. Oh, got to put one back. Put a wall in. Floor. Still have a 6,000 power starting, but we do have enough to do a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and stick in some ramps. Not right there. Stick it in. And I just like, I love having artilleries. Not that I'm going to get many more on here. Okay, the other thing I want to do is I want to bring this thing with pyros. Just to give the enemy the hot foot. Some people think it's a waste, but I didn't have on one of my bases and it didn't work too good. And there we go. I need to add some drones. Right here would be perfect. Rainwater collectors as well. These give you a good boost when you're let's add some pyro guns around here. 3 there. Oops. Come on. 3 there. Across the front here. Just put some here. You're probably thinking that that's enough. But if they don't shoot during the game, right? But at the end level, they're going to shoot their luck on the blue guys. You won't have any way to finish stuff. Okay. We have 4 Vanguards, I'm going to add 2 Rangers. I got some guys that like playing. You know. Other thing I want to do is place the remaining I only have 3 of them. I need to make one. Okay. See if I can make one more. What do I need? I need, pressure vessels. 6 of them. Okay. I need dynamite. Hmm. I'm gonna add that in a minute when I get done. All right, I think I'm at a good point. I have 6 on the front, 2 on each side, and these can rotate. That one can rotate. That one can rotate as well. Artillery there, there, and there. My Prometheum's there, and I got 4 downstairs. Bunch of little weapons. Let's see, I want to do one more. See if this loads. How much ammo am I taking out? That's good, because 124,000, that's good. I want to be able to program that. So now let's go into program mode. So we're going to select all of them, configuration, go all the way out there, go to modify Zen. I'm going to select my weapon, well, my other weapon. I like this one right here. See, it's going to take 173 ammo, quite a bit, but they would knock out 20 or 30 people. Then we're going to select this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Those are going to be all for that right there. The 2 on the side will be for just this one will be configured this for now. And at the end, after Kronos is gone, we'll configure them for everything basically. And that way they can clean house. Help us finish the game. Okay, now the Hellfire. We're going to go ahead and expand the range to max. Hit OK. Xenium, I think I've configured. Did I configure all of them? I don't have Xenium on the side. So let's see. We're going to put 1 Xenium turret here. Let's not do that. Let's put a smaller one. I think it's going to take quite a bit. We're down to 114. We'll configure these 2 for the same thing. Adjust. What is that? I can configure the power. Configure turn full range 8,000. Modify the Xenium. Oh, well, we can still modify the Xenium. There we go. That's good. So now we have everything programmed where I need it to be. So this is my $3 million tour base only. Storage is good enough to convert to energy, enough stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think it looks good. I'm happy with it. Core power is 12,000, which is fine. Anything over that, you're wasting your time. All right, let's do a little save and show off. Then we'll name it. Okay, we've saved. Now let's go in here. We're going to select base. We're going to name it. I'm going to call it the Mini-Man. M-A-N. Because it's the man, it's the mini man, like he's in disguise. Big guy in disguise, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's saved. Escape. Now we're going to do a little show off. All right, there it is. I do have to produce one more Prometheum to balance it out, but I'll take care of that. Cruiser count, a little bit of photos here. Take some while I'm getting them. There you go, Prometheum right in the back. We need to select a color too. I like the black midnight. I feel like the core is protected. At least give them the hot foot to get off the base. I might need to put one Hellfire upstairs to really do control damage. That looks good. So I'll probably add one Hellfire right behind the. I don't know. I'll have to look and see where I'm going to add it. All right, looks like that's it. Let's go back in one more time. See if I can add that Hellfire. We may have to do a little bit of reconfiguring here. Let's pull this forward. Let's go ahead and take that one out. Let's go ahead and drop. We're going to take that one out as well. Let's pull this one to the middle. Same thing with this one right there. See if I can drop a Hellfire right there. Okay. Then we're going to do the same configuration on the other side. So take that one out. Move this one in. Because I like the water buff is really a good deal for you. So you need to make sure you put them on your base. What do I do over there? Oh, I put it right here in front. Okay. I should better get the Hellfire. Let me take that one out. There we go. Hellfire should turn and shoot towards the top of the tower. Everything should be good to go. All right. We're going to set the range on the Hellfire one more time. So, okay, there we go. This is the mini man. 3 layers, 3 weapon layers. And it looks good. Look at that. You can see all 3 of them. I feel pretty good about it. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you out there playing.